Hey friends, in this video series, we're in Oaxaca, Mexico on an all-inclusive mountain bike trip with Oaxaca Bike Expeditions. Me and a few friends spent 6 days riding bikes, eating great food, and avoiding all of our real-life responsibilities. This video is day 2, which was filled with more technical trails, some great food, and we got to explore a little bit more of the city. Stay tuned for the whole video series to see some of Oaxaca's best and gnarliest trails. Thanks so much for watching, and here we go. All right, guys, Oaxaca Bike Expeditions, day 2. Yeah. We got Nick, we got Andrew. Unfortunately, our guy Chris is going to take the day off, but hopefully if he rests his knee up, he'll be back tomorrow. So let's get to some more riding. Cool transition. Gonna give him a little more space. Kind of dusty today again. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's not bad because you can land wherever you want.
Yep, exactly.
All right, drop in. Woo.
Okay, let's keep rolling.
Woo! I'm liking the way that this Sentinel rides. Obviously, I think the feeling would be a bit different on my bike, my new Sentinel that I just got, because I've got a different suspension setup, but woo, even this base RockShox stuff kind of gives me a feel for how the bike's going to handle. It's definitely a little more responsive and direct feeling than my altitude. I mean, part of that is less travel, but it's not quite as like sensitive and plush. It's a little more responsive and playful. That was a fun section. Whoa! So today I'm going to work on braking before the turn and like finding my corner speed ahead of time. That way, like right there for example, that was better because I wasn't slamming on the brakes into the corner. I tend to like charge hard and then brake late, so that's something that I'm working on. Wow, those edges are kind of sketchy. Yeah, the braking hard and braking late just doesn't work very well in conditions like this where it's dry and dusty. Oh, cool. Big lookout tower. Woo! Oh, okay. Should have taken the high line for that one. Woohoo! Whoa. Nice. Good little drop there. Gotta be more on top of it. What's my braking on this trail with those tight 180 switchbacks? Yeah, some of those switchbacks were tricky. I had to take a foot off on one of them.
Yeah. It's a little bit steep and loose. So once you're in, it's kind of like, you can stop.
Yeah.
That last little switchback, it's like a nice drop, rooty drop at the top.
Yeah.
It's like, came up on it a little fast, like, I guess I gotta go.
Sometimes you gotta commit.
Gotta go.
How were those switchbacks, bro?
Dude, those are tough. I had to walk that last little rocky spot there.
Oh, where it kind of, yeah, you had the rock dip right there at the end. Yeah.
It's just such a tight turn.
Yeah. Wow, that was a cool section. Challenging. So Alex has been really good about progressing us into these trails, like seeing how we were yesterday, making sure we could handle those before getting to some more tricky stuff. Trying to follow Alex's lines and his little hops. He's really good with his bike placement. I do not trust all these pine needles. Slipped once yesterday. Learned my lesson there. All right, this trail is called Raices Roots. So yeah, definitely getting a little more rooty, covered up in pine needles. We have a few routes in the PNW, so it's not too bad. Whew. That was fun. Yeah, we've got a few routes in Washington, so it kind of felt like home going over some routes.
Yeah, that was fun.
How were those routes?
Yeah, good. I could see if it was wet, that would be.
It is interesting.
Yeah,
Especially because a lot of it is off camber.
Yeah. If it was slippery, you would just.
It's like the PNW, huh?
Yeah, that one's pretty PNW-esque.
Cool line there through a gully. Woo. Wow, that's crazy.
Another section, less techy than that one, but still a little bit techy.
Look at these massive agave plants. So cool. So hard to see the rocks and roots at times. Alex told me that in the rainy season, water flows down that we just rode. So, oh yeah. Alex is teaching me things here. Those are lines that I was like, wouldn't really think to take, but whoa.
This is some fun stuff though. I like the good level of tech.
Yeah, some tech, and it's shady.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I like
These aren't quite as slippery, I feel like.
I like to follow you because you take little side hits and jumps and stuff, so then I can just follow your lines. Wow, this is pretty steep. Oh yeah. This is fun, cruising up and down the sides.
That's fast.
That was so fun.
That's fun.
Just kind of like go with the flow, go where the trail wants to take you. I mean, this has got to be one of the most like fast and flowy and fun ones so far.
On the wheel.
Safety second. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Little steep and loose.
That was fun.
Yeah, get the plate. Lunchtime, baby. Let's go.
How do we do it? Break that?
Careful there. Don't follow my line. So this trail we're doing now is called 204. Woo! Sick. Love a good wooden jump deep in the woods. pretty steep. Oh shit. Woo. Woo. I'm good.
You good?
I came up on that side and just lost traction in the leaves.
Oh, you came up high?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I just slid out in the leaves. Ooh. Steep right-hander. Woo! Careful on that one. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
dude, that's quite the turn.
That was good. These off-camber ledges are tricky because you really can't trust the edge, because the edge is just a lot of pine needles and leaves, so little jump here. Pretty chill. That was pretty steep. Oh, some steep, tight ones. Good to work on body position and brake control. This trail's a fun one. It's kind of longer and more deep up in the mountain. So it's not really like as well maintained, but it's just more raw, which is fun. That's a sketchy leap right there. Almost hit his head on that branch. Nice. Whoop. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, jumping a rock blind like that. Yep. Across the water. Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. The very first trail builders.
Oh, yeah.
Donkeys.
Donkeys, baby. I love donkeys.
First trail builders.
Yeah.
Ooh, high line. Ooh, I like this line. Very nice. I like these rocky sections. feel like I'm back in Utah, some of the canyons with all the leaves and the rocks. Yeah. Yoo. Whoa. Fun little exit line.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Thanks, man.
Yep.
All right.
Well, after a long day of riding, we were pretty worn out, but it was cool to see a little bit more of the city. Be sure to check out the description below for some discounts on bike products. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Getting a little adventurous tonight.
Oh, burn it?